This is Jesus Manuel Mena Garza. I hope you're having a great day. This video is on Junebug Campground near Red River, New Mexico. A fabulous little campground which my wife and I enjoyed. There's the town of Red River, which is a ski resort just a mile away from Junebug and a bit of ways from Fawn Lakes and Elephant Rock. All very fine campgrounds within walking distance. Down the road is Columbine Canyon and Columbine Twining Trail, which I'll have videos on later on, so be on the lookout. This is our setup with our little tent, my truck bed camp tent that I bought about 6 months ago. It didn't work out in the cold temperatures of mid-May. I'm only going to use that in the future for, when it's more moderate, in the 70s and 80s. It did not work out, so we used it for one day, and after that we decided to pack it up and just lock ourselves in the back of the truck bed. There's my little tent that I usually take on backpacking trips. My wife and I like to go backpacking. We've gone into Desolation Wilderness, packed into there to like Aloha Lake and other locations down there, and enjoy that quite a bit. This time around we decided to go truck bed camping in northern New Mexico, and we loved it. It is fabulous in northern New Mexico. Here's a little walk from the restroom to our campsite. There are plenty of campsites available in mid-May, about a week before Memorial Day. So most campsites in northern New Mexico and southern Colorado aren't open until Memorial Day, which is quite logical. So that's when the season for these campgrounds gets busy. So we're there a little early and had the whole place pretty much to ourselves. Here's my wife washing a couple towels in the stream. She's using organic biodegradable soaps, and I got some water from the faucet down by the restroom, and I'm washing my clothes because it gets rather dusty when you go camping, and you all know that, of course. It gets dusty. You gotta always be washing things unless you got a big hamper to put all your clothes in, or a nice Class A, or a nice Class B, or Class C. Yes, a travel trailer. Oh, we are so jealous. Here's our noisy neighbors, a couple ducks. They always came by every day to look for handouts and to eat what we dropped on the floor. Across the stream were some deer, quite a few deer, also some elk. Very, very nice. Again, the temperatures at night were in the low 30s. We left some water out and it froze. That's how cold it was, and this water was quite chilly, but very, very nice. It was a nice respite from our modest existence in Fort Worth, Texas. In Fort Worth, Texas, all you get is flat, and after that you see more flat, and then you see flatness after that. So it's nice to go in the mountains of northern New Mexico and enjoy some of that great New Mexico food as we traveled about. Here's our camping setup. We had a little cast iron skillet and stainless steel cups and saucepans, and my little coffee maker. We had plenty of boots, and they got dusty quite quickly. Yes, when you go hiking like Ann and I, we get things dusty. We went hiking over there by Red River on this ATV trail. It was primarily a one-lane gravel road up the mountain. It was rather precarious at times. Here's a wide section we decided to stop and take some pictures at. But when a truck was going downhill, we had to go back up and go to a wide section so they can pass us by. So it was, again, you got to be careful when you go up these gravel roads near Red River. But it was very pleasant. And then we went to a place right across the street, right across the road from our campsite in Junebug, and did some hiking down there. These roads, these trails were primarily, utility trails that followed the poles, electricity, and the utility services. So we just whacked down there, and we had some fun exercising because you do not have any hills in Dallas Fort Worth area. Unless you want to walk on some ranch land, it's pretty flat. So we really enjoyed this. We enjoyed the smell of the conifers, the plants, and the dirt, the soil. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Again, it was cool in the morning, like in the low 30s, but during midday it was 70s and 80s. Excellent. I loved it. My wife and I loved it quite a bit. And here you can see the utility lines as we walk down the trail right across the road from Junebug. Here we are heading back. My wife loves to hike. She prepared for this hike by going on the elliptical, jogging and walking and doing a lot of swimming. As for me, I just walked around the lake across the street from my house. We really loved it there. It was fabulous. We look forward to going back and checking it out during warmer temperatures. And of course, when you get to Fawn Lakes, they have 2 lakes there, and you can fish and enjoy it. And my wife was relaxing by the side of this, smallish lake, and she just did some watercolors and did some drawings, and then she just sat there and watched the ducks and watched the people, fish for trout. I did see some people catch some trout, and it was early in the season, and of course, the ducks. They're always amusing. We have quite a few ducks across the street from our house. We love ducks. And there's my wife doing what she does best. She's had a busy semester as a professor at the university, so she's relaxing now. So she's taking it easy for a couple weeks, and she deserves it. She works very, very, very hard. We loved looking at the clouds, looking at the rivers and the streams and at the mountains, all of the great stuff that nature has to offer us, and hopefully it will stay with us for a long, long time. You never know. It's important to maintain our natural environment. Here's my wife by the river. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Gracias. Adios. Bye-bye.
How cold is it?
It's very cold. No, it's not. It's just very lovely. It's a little brisk in the morning.